Hey y'all, just got home from work. It's a Monday. I'm tired. I don't want to meal prep, but we need to meal prep because I'm trying to eat on a meal plan. I'm trying to lose weight. I cleaned out my closet this weekend and it looks so good. It feels so good. I got rid of a lot of things. I'm really trying to downsize. I'm tired of living in just like the overconsumption. It's exhausting. I did start Project Pan at the beginning of this year. That's still going really well for me, which is, if you don't know, basically finishing things that you own before you buy a new one. So if you have 3 perfumes, you don't buy any perfume until you've finished all 3. It's just not having multiples, skincare, makeup, things like that. And it's going honestly really good. But with the declutter, I tried on pair of pants that has fit me for years. They are Abercrombie, so they're like, there's no give, I will say that. But like, I wore them not that long ago. I want to say I've worn them like in 2025. They don't button. They don't button. Okay, what? Sorry. I feel like I live in a mindset of like, I'm constantly trying to lose weight, but like I'm not actually following through on anything to lose the weight. Y'all know, you're here. I look the same in every video, right? This is not news, but I'm just here sharing my daily struggles, and maybe it's relatable for some people, and maybe people just want to watch me crash and burn. I don't know, but I'm working with a dietitian still. If y'all saw, I worked with Nourish on a video, and I'm keeping up with it because my insurance covers it. So it's free for me. It's $0 out of pocket, and I'm really enjoying it. So I have my next call in a week, and last week I started the meal plan. I was like, yeah, I'm so ready to go, and then it ended up not being great. I did in fact DoorDash Taco Bell on Wednesday. Yes, so we had hardly begun before it just started going downhill. But that's okay. I didn't ruin the entire week. There was a couple other things that could have been better, but we're here. It's Monday. We're starting fresh. I'm feeling good. I've also started like a 5 to 7 minute arm and leg workout, like one's for arms and one's for legs. That's a non-negotiable for me because like I have 5 minutes. Yes, I do. I have 5 minutes. And so I did it yesterday. I'm gonna do it again tonight. Even if it's the last thing I do before I get in bed, like we're doing it. I mean, you can't break up that much of a sweat in 5 to 7 minutes, but just little things. I'm not trying to do everything perfectly. I'm just doing the little things. And today we're gonna prep to make these things easier. So let me show you the quick, easy grocery haul. At Sprouts, I spent $40. I got these handsome eggs, organic, pasture raised. They didn't have, well, they did have, they had the Vital Farms, but they were $11.99, and these were $6.99. No. Yeah, $6.99, and they're organic, pasture raised. So half price, I will take that. So we're gonna try those. They look really good. It says small farms, big hearts, bright futures. I just think that's so cute. Maybe that will be our new brand. And it was the last one, so people must be onto it. I did pick up the cottage cheese, also $6.99. Honestly, why is cottage cheese $7? We don't know. But I like the Good Culture. I just get the low fat because it has better macros and I really like the taste. 14 grams of protein and 80 calories in half a cup. So it's really good. Really good on the protein. I picked up some bananas. We'll have these for like snacks just throughout the week. Then I usually like to save a couple to get kind of brown. And I have some of that muffin mix. If y'all remember the banana muffin mix that they sell, it's called like Go Nana or something. I have some of that in the pantry, so we can make some muffins this weekend. I got some uncured turkey bacon. We're gonna meal prep some egg cups for myself and Morgan. So I got that and some pepper jack, which was $3.99. And then I got 2 packs of the grass-fed organic 85-15 ground beef patties. They just come like this. And we're gonna cook those up as well. We're just meal prepping proteins. This is what me and Morgan said. We're gonna meal prep all of our proteins, and then it's every man for themselves. You make your meal, I'll make my meal. We don't have to eat the same thing. We can eat at the same time. We don't have to eat at the same time. We can just figure it out. But trying to come up with like full-on meals that we both wanna eat, that we are both in the mood for, that feels on plan and healthy, is kind of exhausting some weeks. So this week we're just cooking proteins, one being these chicken breasts, which I'm gonna like butterfly These, so they're thin, and I think I'm either going to bake them or air fry them. Probably season them a couple different ways. But this is actually from Walmart. I spent $32 at Walmart. This was $17.36, and it has 5 very large free range chicken breasts. Ugh, gross. They didn't put it in like a thing. Isn't that weird? Like a outer bag. They just threw it in there. Don't love. Okay. What else did we get at Walmart? Oh, some potatoes. Also, why are the baby ones expensive, but the huge ones are cheap? I don't know, but these were like $4. I could also got 5 pounds of mashed potatoes for $4, but we just don't eat them quickly, and then they get all the sprouts, and it just doesn't work out. Okay, I'm trying. They like put all of my bags inside other bags. I don't know. Jalapenos, we're just running low, and I love those. Honestly, for the grass-fed beef patties, I might, like when I'm eating it, just like break it up and turn it into like taco salad or something. I love everything like Mexican flavor, and I feel like it's easy to eat that lower calorie. And my treatsy for the week is the Halo Top chocolate caramel brownie. This one's so good. I keep trying to get the mix-in ones that Sophie has. They're sold out around me. People have heard. So I'm gonna throw this in the freezer because I can tell it's getting melted. And to round out my $32 at Walmart, I did get a pack of bubbly. I think I'm gonna go, where's the best price for sparkling water? Again, I just feel like everything is so expensive now. Should I go to Costco and get sparkling water? Let me know if you feel like that's a good deal, because I will go get a couple of cases. But like, I don't know. I'm just tired of spending $5, $6, $7 on 8 sparkling waters. It's stupid. So anyways, I'm gonna pack, throw this away, wash my hands again. Okay, preheated the oven. I just preheated the oven to 425, so we're gonna let that get going while we prep the egg bites and the chicken. I need to figure out how I wanna cook the patties. Maybe just on the stove? I don't know, we'll figure it out, but we're gonna get to meal prepping and we're gonna have a healthy week. Okay, we skipped the boring part of slicing the chicken, so I just butterflied all the pieces except for that one was kind of small, so I just left it how it was and tenderized it a little bit. I think I'm gonna do kind of an array. So I think I'm gonna do a couple with the Poultry Magic. We really like this Paul Prudhomme seasonings. We have like literally all of them. So I'm gonna do that with a little salt and pepper. I think I'm gonna do some French onion. I don't know, I feel like this sounds good. I'm doing wraps with some spring mix and like a little balsamic, maybe a little like Dijon mustard. I don't know, I just feel like that could be good. So I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 with that seasoning, and I'm gonna see if Morgan wants me to do some blackened, because I feel like that would be really good with like bowls and dinner. So that is what I'm thinking. This was a half open one that needs to be thrown away. And then I also got this out that we got for Christmas, roasted garlic, rosemary, and sea salt. So I might do one of this also. We'll see, but kind of doing an array. All right, so we've got 4 blackened, 4 of the poultry. I still need to rub these down and flip them over. And I just did 2 of the French onion. I don't know if I'm even gonna flip those over. I'm kind of nervous. I didn't realize there was so many like chunks of onion. I thought it was more like a fine powder. So we'll see. I'll let you know how the French onion turns out. Those will be mine for sure. But 4 blackened and then 3 of the poultry. And this should be good. I have my oven at 425 and we're going to throw it in for starting at 20 minutes and then I will check them. All right, laid out the turkey bacon. I'm gonna throw that in with the chicken or just like under it. And then I'm going to wash up these potatoes and get those cut and ready to throw in once the chicken and bacon is done. I'll let the potatoes just cook in the oven. I think I'm gonna do some rice tonight with the chicken, so this can cook while I'm having dinner. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to cook up the beef patties, I think. Or I'm gonna start the egg cups. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But this is what's next, potatoes. Some avocado oil. This is just that spritzer. I'll try to link this for y'all down below. You just refill it with whatever and it just like such a fine like mist way cheaper than having to rebuy the sprayable ones all the time. Because we always keep the stuff, like the big bottles anyways, for like recipes and stuff. And we've refilled this 3 times and that one avocado oil is still going strong. So I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna do some salt, as potatoes desperately need. Pepper. Cavender's is a great potato seasoning if you have it or if you can find it. We're out right now, so we're gonna make our own blend here. I mean, yeah, that's looking pretty nice. So I'm gonna dump these on a sheet pan and we'll throw those in once the chicken's done. Okay, I checked the chicken after 16 minutes and they're all pretty much right between 160 and 165. Love to see that. I wish the lighting in here wasn't so weird, but like these are the blackened ones. These are the poultry. And then my little French onion weirdos over here. Yum. So I'm gonna let these rest. I'm not gonna cut into them. I know that they're cooked. This is a literal lifesaver. If you need a meat thermometer, no, you do need one. If you don't have one, go get one. They're very inexpensive. You can get them at the grocery store. I got this from Amazon. It takes 1 battery. As you can see, we lost the cover. It's not important. Super simple. You just pull it out, it turns on, and then it folds back up, but obviously I have to wash it. So, and I just throw it in our drawer. Makes everything so easy. We have kind of a weird chicken thing going on, so I like to know that it's perfectly cooked and not like overcooked or under at all, you know? So highly recommend buying that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another sheet pan, dump these on there, and we'll throw these in. The bacon is still cooking. Okay, for dinner, I'm gonna do some of these just regular green beans. These are frozen. I like to air fry them. I just think they turn out the best that way. So I'm gonna do just a little oil just so the seasoning will stick, and I think I'm gonna do vegetable magic. Okay, so Paul Prudhomme again, but this time the vegetable magic, and I'm just gonna, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, honestly. This is also left-handed, so just deal with me right now. Okay, good enough. Don't want to give them too much of a shake because I don't want the seasoning to fall off, but that should be fine. It's plenty salty, so I'm not gonna add anything else. And I'm just gonna let these go for like 8, honestly, maybe less than that, 7 minutes. Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay, y'all let me know if this is like too chaotic of like a video style for me to just be like winging it. I'm not setting up the tripod. I'm not getting the aesthetic shots. This is me cooking after work on a real Monday. I am gonna get our plates ready. The potatoes are still in the oven. Ooh, I almost forgot about the bacon. Let me get that out actually. Oh yeah. I did have to flip the bacon because it's turkey bacon and it was just like not doing it, but that's looking pretty good. I don't want it to be like dry, but I kind of want it to be a little crispy so I can cut this up and put it in the egg bites, but we need this to cool first. So I just cooked up a bag of jasmine rice. Okay, sorry, we lost power, but I'm doing a little bit of this frozen rice. I did that much. I gave Morgan the rest. Some green beans, the poultry chicken, and then I heated up this. I've never tried this. It said risotto medley, but then I looked at the ingredients. I didn't notice. There's no sauce or seasoning, so it's literally just vegetables. So I'm gonna mix some of that with my rice and add a little soy sauce and probably do a sriracha drizzle, and that is dinner. My potatoes are still cooking, so that will be a good meal prep, and then we're gonna do the egg bites as soon as I'm done eating. All right, final product. Yum. Okay, I've made these so many times, I'm gonna save y'all from having to watch it, but I have an egg in each, salt and pepper, pepper jack, and turkey bacon, and these are gonna be for me and Morgan just for the next like 3-ish days. Okay, these are raw, but like you can't tell me that doesn't look so good. Are done and they look so yummy. I cook these at 375 for about 15 to 16 minutes, just until they're not all like jiggly, you know? So I'm gonna let these cool completely before I take them out of the tin. I have a candle lit. I've already cleaned the kitchen. Gorgeous, stunning, we love her. I need to throw those flowers away and that will cue Morgan to refill the vase. Looking good in here. Last thing, let me show you what we did or how I put everything away. I've got all the chicken in here, potatoes, leftover green beans, and cauliflower rice from tonight's dinner. And that is the prep.